Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna talk about a wonderful theme. We're gonna talk for top 10 most beautiful islands of 2021 that at least you should visit once at your life. So as we know, islands conjure dreams of paradise, an escape from the rat race and a perfect patch of sand where you can relax under rusting palms and gaze at a skin blue sea. But not islands are created the same. We all know everyone has its difference. The beauty of some is defined more by the sea that surrounds them, which can captivate connoisseurs with its crystalline clarity and thriving color kingdoms. Other islands feature luxuriant jungles and velvety peaks, and some ancient travelers with these cultural jewels. Whether it's sublime beaches, stunning topography, or exotic culture you seek, these islands lie far from the workday clamor but close to the creature comforts. So let's begin with our list. The number one in our list is Palawan. Palawan is the Philippines' answer to paradise. This island province stretches southwest to Borneo, with lush limestone peaks rising from a jewel-like sea so clear that you can almost see the expression on the fish from above the surface. Slivers of the gleaming white sand beaches, fringed with rustling palms, rim many of these jungle-clad islands, while under the water, coral reefs teem with an impressive diversity of typical fish, offering some of the best diving in the world. Other attractions include the island's unique wildlife, Emerald Lake, and Quanti fishing villages. Coron is home to plush resorts, and El Nido drips with natural beauty and is one of the most alluring islands in the chain. From here, you can island hop around the spectacular Barquet archipelago. One of Palawan's top attractions is the World Heritage Listed Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park, an impressive limestone cave system with a long underground river. Let's go to the next one, Maldives, the dream of all of us. The Maldives are home to some of the world's most ravishing islands, but it's the sea which truly makes this island shine. Luminous aquamarine waters with a crystal clarity lap open with dazzling white shores, which barely peaks above the Indian Ocean. Consisting of 26 natural atolls, the Maldives archipelago is the planet's lowest-lying nation, rising no more than 3 meters above the sea at its highest point, a measurement that shrinks every year. Beneath the mesmerizing waters, coral reefs flourish, luring divers and snorkelers from around the world. Surfers also flock here to ride the Akrawan breaks. Back on land, luxury resorts provide the perfect launching pods for adventure focused up on the sea, the archipelago's greatest asset, but also, as the planet's climate changes, its single greatest threat. Number 3. The French Polynesia, as all known Bora Bora, a dream in our draw. Shaped like a giant sombrero, this lush volcanic island stars in countless South Pacific fantasies. The focal point and best asset of this tropical beauty is the ravishing lagoon in technicolor turquoise. Fish, turtles, sharks, and rays swim in the clear waters, and tiny islets or motos dot the lagoon. The island, of course, is distinctly French, with a mouth-watering cuisine to match, Diving and snorkeling are excellent in the surrounding reefs, and hiking trails weave through the palm-studded forest. If you can afford it, hide out here in a luxurious over-the-water bungalow and bask in your food fortune as you fall asleep to the gentle slush of the sea. Number 4. The Seychelles. Pristine and picture perfect, the Seychelles are worth traveling for. East of Kenya, this relatively unspoiled archipelago of 114 coral and granite islands is packed with attraction from UNESCO-listed jungles and thriving coral reefs for palm-lined, powdery beaches flanked by giant boulders. Almost half the total land area of these equatorial isles is protected, and many of the islands lie with fish-rich marine sanctuaries with excellent diving and snorkeling. The Seychelles also feature of some of the planet's richest fishing grounds, making this a top destination for angles, and some spicy Creole cuisine into the mix, as well as the plush resorts of Mehe, Praslin, and Ladik, and it's easy to understand the Seychelles allure. Number 5. Santorini. As we all know, Greece is known for its wonderful islands, and one of them is Santorini. Encircling a sea-filled caldera, spectacular Santorini scores top points for its dramatic beauty. Bleached white villas tumble down volcanic cliffs, blue domed churches rise against the sparkling sea, and bright sprays of bougainvillea add the eye-popping palette of color. Perched atop the black lava cliffs, the settlements of Fira and Oya are the island's most picturesque and precisely destination, and Oya ranks among the most photographed locations in the world. Other highlights of Santorini include the Akrotiri archaeological site, ancient Tira, the black sand beach of Perisa, and of course the sublime sunsets. Sailing into this stunning caldera surrounded by soaring sea cliffs makes an unforgettable first impression. Number 6 in our list is the Cook Islands. If you have ever dreamed of being cast away in the South Pacific, the Cook Islands are for you. Strung between French Polynesia and Samoa, but with strong ties to New Zealand, the archipelago's 15 islands are among the most beautiful islands in the South Pacific. Among the island's top attractions are enticing aquamarine lagoons, palm-fringed beaches, and volcanic peaks. Best of all, the locals are among the friendliest in the South Pacific. Rarotonga is the main tourist hub, with its many resorts, lush peaks, and plentiful beaches. Atitutaki is one of the most beautiful islands in the South Pacific. Hibiscus-laced villages snuggle on the hillside, and 21 motos or small islets lie along its heavenly lagoon, many within kayak distance of the resorts. Ensconce yourself here in an over-the-water bungalow or hole up in a rustic beach shack on a remote out island and live your Robinson Crusoe fantasies. So let's go to another one. Number 7, Hawaii, US. Hawaii is an archipelago of breathtaking beauty. Its pristine beaches and stunning scenery make it perfect paradise destination for many travelers. There are plenty of things to do in Hawaii. Go surfing, watch dolphins, fly on a helicopter, explore the amazing landscapes, witness the stargazing, and enjoy this unique experience. Number 8. Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia exudes a dark and brooding beauty. Unlike other Caribbean islands, its best asset are not necessarily its beaches, though with their golden sands and graceful palms, they are popular with those who visit. Rather, the island itself is drenched in topographic drama. The towering pitons, twin volcanic peaks, preside over the luxuriant landscapes, rising more than 700 meters from the sea and providing a breathtaking backdrop to the stunning scenery. Bristling forests of coconut palms, waterfalls, quaint fishing villages, coral reefs, nature trails, and healing hot springs are just some of the sights to explore on St. Lucia. Pretty Marigot Bay and Anne's Castanet Marine Park are highlights. The island's French influences also add to its exotic appeal. Let's go to another one. Number 9. Capri, Italy. Glamorous Capri, about 20 kilometers of the Amalfi Coast, lives up to all the hype. Sea stacks and soaring cliffs rise from the teal-hued Tyrrhenian Sea, framed by sprays of colorful flowers. One of its most popular tourist attractions is the Blue Grotto, a glowing sea cave where locals row tourists in a tiny boat and sing opera to demonstrate the acoustics. Once you arrive at the port of Marina Grande, catch the funicular up to the main town of Capri, which feels like a movie set. The piazza here buzzes with impeccably dressed locals and tourists toting shopping bags filled with designer clothes and the island's perfumes. While you are here, be sure to also visit the highest town, Capri, and take the chair lift up to Monte Solaro for spectacular views across the island and sea. Number 10. Whitsunday Islands, Australia. Sprinkled along the World Heritage listed Great Barrier Reef, the Whitsunday Islands are Australia's version of the classic tropical island fantasy. These 74 lush islands are the peaks of drowned hills rising above the strikingly blue Coral Sea. Sailing is one of the popular things to do in the Whitsundays, and driving in is excellent along the fish-rich coral reefs. This is an extremely fragile ecosystem protected by 6 national parks, and you can explore some of the islands and hiking trails. Accommodation ranges from beachfront composites, eco-retreats, and family resorts to luxury escapes like Hayman Islands and Qualia, Hamilton Island. Don't miss the radiant silica sands of Whitehaven Beach, one of Australia's best beaches, on Whitsunday Island.